Children, welcome back to Maths Made Easy. Let's continue with number system, integers, exercise 1E, part 11. Here is our 11th question. Before going to the 11th question, let me explain what is BODMAS. V stands for vernaculum, B for bracket of, D for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, S stands for subtraction. So even in this bracket you need to give the preference, that is this parenthesis should be solved first. Whenever integer is inside this parenthesis it should be solved first, and flower braces the next preference, and the last preference is for square braces. Here always for a given expression or for a given value you need to first solve the vernaculum, right? Vernaculum should be solved first. Later on the bracket, in which bracket it is, it should be, if it is in parenthesis then this part should be solved first. Even in this part, in this braces, you need to check for the division first. So division should be done first, and then the multiplication, then addition, and then subtraction. Then you should move on to the braces again, that is to flower braces. Check any integers are there within this flower braces. Even inside this flower braces, again check for division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. If there is no braces, you can directly check for division, then you have to do the multiplication and then addition and then subtraction. Let's take an example so that you can understand it clearly. Evaluate minus 20 plus minus 8 divided by minus 2 into 3. Here they have given a expression, right? Here, do you have any vernaculum? First start from the first one, vernaculum. Vernaculum is nothing but a small dash on the top of the number. Then it is called as vernaculum, right? Here you don't have any vernaculum. In our further examples, we will undergo this vernaculum also. Then next, what you are having? Braces. Do you have any braces? And inside that, do you have any division, multiplication or anything? No. Inside this braces, you have only minus 20. There is no division or multiplication, addition or subtraction. Even here it is in braces, but it doesn't have any of the arithmetic operations, that is plus, minus, division and multiplication. Even in this minus 2 you don't have, so just neglect this bracket off. Next, coming to division. Do you have any division over here? Yes, you have division over here. Minus 8 divided by minus 2. So we need to solve this part first. When you divide it, what you get is minus 20 plus minus minus gets cancelled. 2 4s are 8. 4 into 8. Right? After this division, what you need to check it for? Multiplication. In this expression, do you have any multiplication? Yes, you have multiplication over here. 4 3s are. 4 3s are is 12, right? So minus 20 plus 12. Now you don't have any other option. You need to do this. Minus 20 plus 10. When one integer is having minus sign, other is having positive sign, just put a bigger number sign, that is 20 is having minus. So minus and subtract it. 20 minus 12 will be minus 8, right? Let's move on to the second one. Minus 5 minus of minus 48 divided by minus 16 plus minus 2 into 6. Even here you don't have any vernaculum. First check for a vernaculum. You don't have any vernaculum over there here. So next move on to braces. Inside this braces, do you have any division? You have a parenthesis. You have the small parenthesis, but inside that you don't have any division, multiplication, addition or division, right? So you can neglect even this braces, bracket off. Next you should check for division. Do you have any division over here? Yes, minus 48 divided by minus 16. So when you divide this, what you will get is minus 5 minus, here Here there is a minus outside the braces. I have placed that minus over here. Here minus and minus gets cancelled. 16 3s are 48. Minus 2 I am writing down as it is into 6. After division, we should give the preference to multiplication. Do you have any multiplication over here? Yes. Here you are having multiplication. So when you multiply it, what you get is minus 5, minus 3, plus into minus, minus 6 2s are 12. Right? So after that, you have to do addition and subtraction next. Right? So here all three are having minus sign. Just put a minus sign and add them. So it will be minus 20. Right? When all the numbers are in minus, just put a minus sign and add it. 5 plus 3 plus 12 will be 20. Let's move on to the third one. 16 plus 8 divided by 4 minus 2 into 3. Even here it's the same manner. You have to check for the vernaculum. Do you have any vernaculum? Yes. Here you are having a vernaculum. Do you have any vernaculum over here? No. But according to this VBODMAS, you should solve only vernaculum first. Since you are not having a vernaculum, you need to check for braces. That is bracket. There is no bracket over here. Do you have any division? Yes. Here is the division. 8 divided by 4. When you divide 8 divided by 4, what you get is 2s are 4 2s are 8. So plus 2 minus 2 into 3. After division, you should give preference to multiplication. So you should multiply 2 into 3. 16 plus 2 minus 3 2s are 6. Right? So after that, it is turn of addition. So 16 plus 2, 18 minus 6. So here you need to do the addition. Because after multiplication, you need to check for addition. Here it is. Addition 16 plus 2. So I have done that first. Because one is having plus sign, other is having minus sign, put the bigger number sign and subtract it. 18 is having plus. So plus 12 will be the answer. Let's move on to the fourth question. 16 divided by 8 into 4 minus 2 into 3. Here, first you need to check for the vernaculum. You don't have any vernaculum over here. Then check for bracket. You don't have any bracket over here. Next, check for division. Yes, you have division. Here it is 16 divided by 8. That is 2. 8 2s are 16. So 2 into 4 minus 2 into 3. Right? This is what you get. After division, you need to give the preference for the multiplication. That means you have to multiply over here. 4 2s are 2 3s are. You have to do both this multiplication at a time. You can do both of them. So 4 2s are is 8 minus 2 3s are is 6. Now one is having positive sign, other is having minus sign. Put the bigger number sign and subtract it. That is plus 2 will be the answer. Let's move on to the next. Our fifth question, 27 minus 5 plus 28 minus 29 minus 7. Here, look here carefully children. Here, do you have any vernaculum in this equation? No, you don't have any vernaculum. Next, check for bracket. For the bracket, you need to give the first preference for this parenthesis, this kind of bracket. So, just check for this kind of bracket. Yes, you have it over here. Even inside this, you need to check the preference as per the division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Inside this braces over here, you don't have any division or multiplication. There is only subtraction, no addition. So first solve this step, this 2, 29 minus 7. So it will become 22. When one is positive, other is negative, put the bigger number sign and subtract it. Right? I will keep on repeating this so that you will understand and just remind in your mind, because it is a very important point which you need to remember. Next, after this braces, you need to check for flower braces. Do you have any flower braces? Yes, here it is. 28 minus 22 is in a flower braces. Right, children? So even in this braces, you need to check for division. Do you have any division in this? No. Multiplication? No. Addition? No. Then only subtraction you are having it. 28 minus 22. So one is having positive sign, other is having minus sign. Just put the bigger number sign and subtract it. So you will get 6. Right? After this flower braces, you need to check for a square braces. So do you have any numbers in square braces? Yes. 5 plus 6. So you need to solve this first, this part first. Even in this square bracket, you need to check what you are having. Do you have any division? No. Multiplication? No. Addition? Yes. 5 plus 6 is the addition. So you can do that. 27 minus 5 plus 6 will be 11. Now you can directly do this to do the arithmetic operation for this both integers. 27 minus 11. One is having positive, other is having negative. Put the bigger number sign and subtract it. So it will be 16. Here is our sixth question. 48 minus 18 minus 16 minus 5 minus 4 plus 1. Here you are having a vinculum. See children, on the top you can find a small bar kind of thing. So that is vinculum. Here you just leave off up to this minus. Don't consider this minus. Right? Don't consider this minus. Here just see, you have to do only 4 plus 1 because vinculum is only on the top, that is 4 plus 1. Actually slightly it came towards the left side, right? It should be towards the right. So 4 plus 1 will be 5. So you need to solve this part because vinculum is only on the 4 plus 5 part. So I have solved only that. After vinculum, bracket, right? Even in bracket you need to check for the braces, that is parenthesis. Even inside this parenthesis, again you need to check for this division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Here you are having only subtraction. So you can solve that directly. 48 minus 18 minus 16 minus 5 minus 5 will be 0. And next, after this parenthesis, check for a flower braces. Yes, here you are having a flower braces and some arithmetic operation inside those flower braces. So you need to check it over here. Yes. Here you are having only subtraction. So 16 minus 0 will be 16. Next, after this flower braces, check for the square braces. Right? For the square braces, you need to solve this because you don't have any division or multiplication or even addition. Only subtraction is inside the square braces. So 18 minus 16 will be 2. 48 minus 2 will be 46. Because one is positive, other is negative, put the bigger number sign, that is plus sign, and subtract it. Here is our seventh question. Here just compare this with a VBODMAS. For VBODMAS you need to check for the vinculum first. Do you have any vinculum over here? No, we don't have any vinculum over here, right? So next check for the bracket. Do you have any braces? Yes, the small parenthesis you are having. So this should be solved first. This should be solved first because it is in a parenthesis, right? So when you solve this, one is having positive sign, other is having negative sign. Just put the bigger number sign. 11 is having minus sign. So minus 2. Right? Now we have solved the parenthesis. Next move on to the flower braces. Where do you have a flower braces? Inside this flower braces also you need to check for the division first. Here you are having a division. So this part should be solved first. Minus 8, minus of minus 6, minus 2. 18 divided by minus 3 will be minus 6. Don't forget to place a minus sign over here. Because you are dividing 18 divided by minus 6, you will get minus 6. Sorry, minus 3 divided with minus 3, you will get minus 6. Next, after division, next preference will be for multiplication. So you need to solve this one. Minus into minus is plus, 6 2s are 12, minus 8 minus of plus 12 minus 6. Now inside this flower braces you need to solve this subtraction because it is the only option. When you solve this, what you get is 6 plus 6. Because one is having positive sign, other is having negative sign, just put the bigger number sign and subtract it. Here both are having minus sign, so just put minus sign and add it. And the answer will be minus 14. Let's move on to our last question. 24 divided by 12 minus 9 minus 12 minus 3 into 8 divided by 4 plus 1. Here check for a vernaculum. Do you have any vernaculum? Yes. Here. So 12 minus 9 should be done first. So 12 minus 9 will be 3. Right? So after this vernaculum, you have to do bracket. Which braces should be given first preference? Parenthesis. Here you are having one parenthesis and here another parenthesis, that is two parentheses. Among those two, in those two, do you have any division part? Yes, you are having a division part over here as well as 8 divided by 4. Right, children? So when you divide it, what you get is 24 divided by 3 will be 8 minus 12 minus of 3 into 4. 8 divided by 4 will be 2 plus 1. Right? Now after division, you have to give the preference for multiplication. So which part is having multiplication? Here you are having multiplication, right? So this part should be solved first. 3 2s is 6. See, I am writing all the remaining as it is. I am just making a change where I am underlining because I am solving the problem just as per the order of VBODMAS. Right? So 3 2s is 6. Here, after in this bracket, again you need to check for the addition. Right? So here one is having plus, other is having minus. Just put the bigger number sign and subtract it. You'll get 4. Here both are having plus, so plus 7. But as you are having a minus over here, you have to multiply the plus with minus. Plus into minus is minus 7. Both are having minus sign. Just put minus sign and add them. 7 plus 4 will be 11. Minus 11 will be the answer. I hope you understood this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and hit the bell button. Check the description box for number system integers. Thank you.